Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Critic Alex, aka Cynic Alex. Yes, we're the same person. And today I want to bring you another Crimson Demon Extreme Raid, but this time we are not going to be using any Demon Meliodases, and we're not even going to be using Jerichos. I have heard the praises and I've taken your advice. Red Eliz Hawk. I'm going to showcase her as well as Red Nunchaku Bond. So if you have Red Nunchaku Bond, you don't have to pull for Demon Melee, as you're about to see, because he deals insane damage. Now, of course, we're using double Red Gother, very important. Because I'm bringing Elizabeth, I cannot bring a healer, so I'm going to bring Merlin as a sort of pseudo-healer with the perfect cube. And then my teammate Tech is bringing along Helbram for the extra attack buffs. You could play it safer, a little bit less aggressive if you were to bring along a green Princess Elizabeth instead of that Helbram. Now, the key to this, and the reason why these characters are so good is, well, first of all, one's an SSR character in Red Bond, but this Red Eliz Hawk is an SR character, so it's very easy to rank her up. It's a lot easier to pull her. You probably already have her in your roster, and she's going to deal massive damage, as you're about to see. On top of that, there's really nothing special to the build. It's just attack, defense. I'm not even going to put gear on Kayn. I'm so confident. Now, we are going to be eating, this is key here, we are going to be eating lifesteal food. This is pretty important for Eliz, but it's actually more important. You could also use attack food, to be honest. Attack food would also be really good. But the lifesteal food is actually really important for Bond, because it's going to allow him to self-sustain so much, because he has lifesteal. He's got lifesteal on his ult as well, I believe, and he's got the lifesteal food. So this is a really, really cool strategy. I love it as well because, like I said, it doesn't take any Demon Meliodases. It takes units that you probably already have. And the really great thing here is Red Nunchaku Bond. Probably a lot of you guys out there had him on your roster just sitting there not really doing much. Sort of like Blue Bond, where you're just like, he's okay, but there are better characters out there. Well, not for Crimson Demon. You're going to see some insane damage numbers sans Demon Meliodas. So I would strongly recommend, I'd probably put Red Nunchaku Bond second after Demon Meliodas, and then I would put a Red Eliz Hawk third, and then Jericho would be a distant fourth. This is way more consistent and way more powerful than Jericho. So we're going to start off here. The two keys, really the two keys to this setup are the fact that Bond, like Meliodas, has weak point damage. So as soon as you apply a debuff, like the poison from Helbram, so the Helbram actually serves two roles here. But as soon as you do that, his damage, his weak point damage, is going to skyrocket. On top of that, we have the ignored defense from the Red Eliz Hawk. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here. We're going to actually save the cube. We are going to probably take some damage, but we're going to save the cube this time around. We want a level 2 or level 3 cube for maximum damage. There's the poison. Check this out. Level 2, 50,000 damage. Not bad. Wait till we get those level 3s, boys. We don't have the bond yet. I think he's holding the bonds for an invasion arrow. We did get a level 2 invasion arrow, so we're going to let him know. And this is where the savage damage comes in. So, yes, Red Eliz Hawk loses her passive buff. Hopefully, Helbram doesn't die. But on the other hand, we do get some really spicy damage here. So check this out. So we're going to do this. We're actually going to play this. Okay, he's going to double. He's going to buff, and then he's going to hit. I think that might actually have enough to kill him, but just in case it doesn't, we're actually going to attack again. We want to go to the next phase because it's going to go back to our turn. But check this damage out. This damage is nutty. This damage is nutty. And check out the lifesteal too. So watch the lifesteal on Bond. See how much HP he takes back. So look at this. 150,000. And he regens 115,000 HP. So even if he gets branded, even if he gets double tapped and he's almost dead, the damage is absurd. Yeah. So with the buff now from Helbram as well, that's buffing our attack-related stats. Actually, you know what? I don't think the attack-related stats are going to buff the... what's this? Inflicts damage, decreases skill ranks, and depletes ultimate gauge. Okay, we don't have to worry about ultimate gauge here. We're going to perfect cube. We are going to... I don't want to do too much damage here. We want to actually save some of these cards, but I'm going to ult. I don't know if this is enough to kill him. It probably is almost enough to kill him, but I really want to save this. I'm playing kind of greedy because this does so much damage. You know what? We're going to ult with Gother. Okay, let's see how much damage that does. 86,000. Wow. I had no idea Red Nunchaku Bond was this good for the demon, for the Crimson Demon. So, man, I love this game so much because there's so many characters that get their due. You know, it's not like you're using the same 2 or 3 characters for all the content. You know, of course... Oh, dang. That wasn't a lot of damage. Of course, red Eliz Hawk is also good for red demon, so a lot of you have probably already built her up for that. Honestly, I built a blue Slater for red demon, so I actually didn't build up red Eliz Hawk until everyone slid into my DMs like, yo, Alex, you got to use red Eliz Hawk for Crimson. Use red Eliz Hawk for Crimson if you're not going to be pulling for demon melee. So he's got the level 3 buff, he's got the extort. It's important to let your red Nunchaku Bond extort first before you attack, because he's gonna lower the Crimson Demon's defense by 50%. So that's really important to recognize. This is probably gonna kill him, but just in case it doesn't kill him, we're gonna slide in with some damage here. We're gonna keep it safe just in case we need the invasion arrow later on, and then we're going to. But I'm pretty sure he's dead here. So how crazy is this? We just obliterated the Crimson Demon with an SSR and an SR character. So that's only 88k, but then check this out. 300k. Another 138. Another 52. Finish him off, please, Merlin. Don't let this go one more turn. Hey, look at that. One shot extreme. No red demon Meliodas. So go through your roster. Man, such a good, like, it's full gas. We got a 5-star cup here. This is a full aggression, full gas, you know, gas, pedal on the gas type run. You just want to do as much damage as possible as fast as you can. Yes, red Eliz Hawk loses her passive whenever she gets hit, but the damage really outscales it, and the lifesteal is really clutch. As far as the sub goes, Kayn is a decent option, but to be honest, because I'm running 2 reds, I'm running red Gother and I'm running red Eliz Hawk. And you know what? Honestly, you could run, instead of Merlin, you could actually run red Arthur for the level 3 buff. But if you do that, you're probably most likely wanting to sub in the god Twigo. Yeah. So, you know, increases strength attribute carries HP by 30%. So that's going to put you at such a high HP level that when you lifesteal, you're lifestealing even more. You combine that with the synergy from the HP related stats that Arthur gives you as his passive, and you start to scale crazily to the point where you're probably not going to get one-shot, or it's going to be harder to one-shot you. And then because of how much damage you're dealing with Eliz Hawk and red Nunchaku Bond, sadly I don't have him, you're going to lifesteal all that back. So lots of units that I really didn't expect to be so good for this raid are actually so good, especially the god Twigo. Even Taizo, if you just got him to UR for that really cool avatar, he's not bad either, because he reduces that's PvP, never mind. Reduces your damage by 20% PvP. There's another red unit that gives you stats that are good for deathmatch. Is it her? Yeah, this is attack related stats. This is not bad. This is similar to Golgius, so it's not bad. I got Taizo confused with someone else. I thought there was someone else that increased red units HP related stats. Okay, maybe this one, but it's also for PvP. So anyways, yeah, definitely Twigo. But how good? Man, if you're sleeping on red Eliz Hawk, if you're sleeping on red Nunchaku Bond, don't. Because they crush the Crimson Demon to complete dust. So that's beautiful. I've been running a lot of Crimson with this team, and I've been getting a lot of additional ears. So we're actually close to being able to limit break. I can actually limit break my 3rd character, and I haven't spent $1 buying those limit break options. So that's nuts. So happy to bring that content to you guys. Big shout out to Tech for building that red bond. He basically built that red bond as soon as we sort of confirmed that it was good, and then we took it out for some test runs, and it was nuts. Now, sadly, this red bond is not going to be very good as an option. He does not deal weak point damage, so this skill's not going to do pretty much anything. This is not going to do anything. And then here, this does ignore defense. This skill's not bad, but yeah, it's not going to be. You could probably use him on easy, maybe on hard, but he's nowhere near as good as red Nunchaku Bond because of that. Same like Demon Meliodas. He got the weak point damage, so his base is 330, right? It triples the damage. And then here you're getting into crazy numbers when you get that weak point. So just make sure that you always bring a debuffer, whether it's Jericho's Bleed, whether it's Helbram's Poison, whether it is, of course, a Demon Meliodas' Ignite, even a Gila, right? You could even run red Gila. I've been building her up. I know a lot of you guys watch FG 3000. He loves Gila. He loves the forehead gang. She's actually not bad. She's red, so she's got the advantage, and she ignites. She ignites on her shot bombs. So that ignite is going to trigger the weak point damage. It's going to stack, of course. Ignite, when it stacks, it gives you 10% more damage every time. So you know what? You could even run a more aggressive team like Gila, Bon, and Red Eliz Hawk if you wanted to go like full gang and just like completely overwhelm the Crimson Demon as fast as possible. So man, those runs get me so hyped to just run through him, just bust through him like a bully. I love it. Last but not least, I want to give you guys a really quick tip here. I don't want to make a separate video about this, but the pendant event, the pendant donation event is on, and I just want to give you guys this really quick PSA because I made this mistake when I was a newer player, and I don't want you to make this mistake. So the pendant donation event, you can find it, of course, in the event tab if you go over to it. But if you go over to any city, any of the 5 towns, sorry. If you go over to any of the 5 towns, you will see the event over top of the village donation icon. And when you go there, and this event will only show up if you have, I believe, 5 stars. So you have to have maximum friendship with all of the villages. So in order to get maximum friendship, you just need to do missions. Make sure you're doing missions that give you the maximum amount of friendship. You can go up to like 1,000 or 1,200 friendship. You can also, of course, get less friendship, but get other meaningful items like SSR gear if you're farming those. But you do want to sort of rush to get those to 5 stars for these pendant events. Now, if you're at level 2 or level 3, don't stress about it too much. Just focus on the ones that are level 3 or level 4 to push them to level 5. This event is on for like a week, so you have plenty of time. And the reason why I say plenty of time is you only have to make the donation once to each village. I made this mistake and I thought that it was every single day. It's not. You only have to donate to each village once. It is 1 million gold, which is a lot, but you should have at least 6 million gold that you can either spend now or that you can spend in part now or save up for and spend in a couple of days, right? Even if it takes you a couple days, if you're not able to farm 6 million gold in a few days, you're probably doing something wrong. You know, you're not doing the Veronica technique or whatever. So I made this mistake and I thought that every single day you had to donate to 5 villages. So I'm like, man, I got to farm 6 million gold a day. And then on the very first day of the event, I was scrambling to get the last couple of villages to 5 hearts. So I was actually donating additional gold just to push them to 5. You can donate gold to increase your friendship. I do not recommend it. But yeah, so I just wanted to clear that up. You only have to donate once on each village. So I'll show you what the donation looks like. You can also time your, if you want like extra synergy here, you can time your donation for when you beat the boss deathmatch for that town, and then that gold item discount will stack. So if I had just beaten the Dalmali Crimson Demon, for example, so I would not only do I get these pendants, that's great, but then because I've donated more than 30,000 gold, I get a 20% item discount on anything that I buy, and then because I beat the Dalmali deathmatch boss, I get another 20%. So that would stack to 40%. Obviously, you can see, oh, you know what? It is 40%. Okay, so awesome. I can show you that right now because that was the Dalmali boss. Okay, and then you can go and buy things that you need. I don't recommend buying the cups, of course, but you know, these are not bad if you're desperately trying to awaken someone and you just need a couple of them. And then the food can be good to purchase, and the ingredients are always good to purchase because it makes a lot of food and it's daily quests and stuff like that. So hopefully this extreme raid has helped you out. Hopefully it's shined a spotlight on some, you know, maybe underused or undervalued red units that you weren't considering. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.